What's up everybody, Corbin Zimmer here with One More Fitness. This is a really hot topic now. I get asked all the time, what is the best diet? What should I follow? I heard about keto, I heard about intermittent fasting, I heard about this, I heard about that. What should you do? That's a great question. What we want to do is more kind of inform you or give you the knowledge to choose on your own. Choose the best approach for you, because at the end of the day, that's really the answer to the question. The best diet is the one that one can sustain. It's the one that one can keep up over time. That also covers on a few key points as well, okay? So when we're looking at what makes up a good diet, or what makes up a diet that's gonna give you what you want, right? So let's just say, I'm gonna pick someone, let's say that someone wants to burn body fat and you know, basically lose weight, okay? So this person that wants to lose weight, they want to first make sure that energy balance is controlled. So if you watch the last video on what are macros and why do you care, you know that in the beginning we talked about how energy balance, or the amount of calories we're taking in, is what's going to determine whether you gain or lose weight. Okay, so that energy balance equation, our body is always trying to solve that. Okay, so if we have not enough energy coming in, it's going to make up for that and balance out the equation by freeing up some energy or freeing up some body fat. If we have too much energy coming in, it's going to make up for that energy equation, and it's going to go ahead and store. Okay, so what we want to do is first make sure that that energy balance is met, or that we're getting a little bit less energy than our body's burning. That would cause it to lose weight. So once we have that down, we have that, okay, we're in a calorie deficit, we're taking in less than we're burning. Then we want to make sure that we're getting enough nutrients in. Okay, so the nutrients, we can start with macronutrients, making sure, once again, protein needs are met, making sure that we have enough carbs for energy and enough fats for hormone function. Okay, so once our macros are met, then we can talk about more about micronutrients. Okay, are we eating a variety of foods that are nutritious, that are getting us the vitamins and minerals that we need? So this would come from like eating more fruits and vegetables, healthy fats from sources like avocado, salmon, eggs. So once we have the nutrient side down, then we can talk more about what's going to actually fit your lifestyle. You know, what are you going to want to do, and what are you going to be able to do over and over again over a period of time to get lasting results. We're not just trying to lose weight or get results for a certain period of time and then give them all back because we couldn't follow the diet that we got those results on. Okay, it's not about what works, but what works best. What works best for a long period of time. Okay, so keto is really popular right now, and I'm not saying anything bad about keto. To each his own. Okay, keto works. I'll be the first to say it works. I've done it personally. I've dieted for shows on ketogenic diets. They suck, in my opinion, as far as actually doing it. But I'm going to leave my bias out of it for right now and just talk about the actual science behind it. So keto does work. It will create you to lose body fat, lose weight. But the reason for that is because we're removing a whole macronutrient out of our diet. So if you're familiar with keto, you know that basically it's low carb, high protein, high fat. When we completely remove one macronutrient, there's only 3, so we remove basically a third of your total calories out of your diet. By default, we're putting you into a calorie deficit, or we're reducing your caloric intake, therefore reducing the energy that you're taking in, therefore your body has to equal that equation out. Remember, energy balance, and it's gonna go ahead and lose weight. Okay, so the question now is, does keto work? Okay, it's gonna work, believe me. But the question you need to ask yourself is, do you want to do it? Is cutting out all carbs something that you not only can do, but that you want to do, and that you're going to continue to keep up over time? So that's the main question that you want to ask yourself. You could try it out, but also when we're cutting out a whole macronutrient, we're also taking out a lot of the foods that might give us some really good things, some really good nutritious values, such as fruits, vegetables, that might be adding to our micronutrient intake that now all of a sudden we don't have, and we got to find some from other sources. So keto can be done, keto does work, but for a lot of people it's not sustainable. So it doesn't fall into that perfect diet category for most people. So I'll leave that there. I just kind of want to touch on what makes up a good diet and how you can pick one based on your lifestyle. So you got to ask yourself, you know, do I really not want to ever be able to eat these carbs? And if the answer is yes, then go ahead and do keto. If the answer is no and you still want to have some flexibility, then you want to use a more moderate approach to controlling energy balance, so we know that the diet's going to work. We're going to make sure we have our macros in there, so we know that we got our nutrients in. And then maybe a more moderate approach to something you can sustain. So having a moderate amount of carbs, fat, and protein, so that every day you can have a little bit of variety of foods and and then therefore adhere to the diet a little better and keep it up over long term. So just to recap, guys, what makes the perfect diet? First, we want to make sure energy balance is controlled. Second, we want to make sure we're getting enough nutrients in, macros and micronutrients. And third, we want to ask ourselves, is that diet sustainable? Is it sustainable, and can we keep it up long term? Are we going to want to keep it up long term? And once you answer those questions, then we can actually start working on a nice diet that's right for you. Go ahead and reach out to me if you want a little more help on finding how you can make this diet fit your lifestyle. And thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Let's get it.